A Boy No More, Chapter 3. Right after Pearl Harbor, my mother, my sister, and I were evacuated from Hawaii and sent back to the States. For a while, we lived in San Diego in Navy housing near the base, a couple of cheesy rooms with a sink and a stove along one wall. I hated it there. The sunny San Diego skies was too much like the sunny Hawaiian sky, too much like Pearl Harbor sky. I wanted to move, and I didn't care where we went. When Mom got a letter from my grandfather, Pelko, who lived all the way across the country on a farm in Adams Center, New York, I was ready to go. Mom read that letter aloud to me and Bay at supper. Dear Marilyn, how are you and the children? It's still winter here, and it snows every day. So much snow. It covers the windows up to the second story. I take care of the animals. I feed the fire. Every day the same thing. Every day the woodpile gets smaller, and every day I think of my son Emery. I'm an old man and it makes me sad. I hope you and the children are comfortable and warm. Perhaps in the spring you will come. Sincerely yours, Oscar Pelko. Grandpa Pelko's daddy's daddy? Bea said. You're right, I said. I do feel sorry for Oscar. All alone there, Mom said. Not that he hasn't been alone for years, but now. Her voice drifted off. She had a lit cigarette and sat there, not eating, looking out the window. She put food out for me and Bea, but she never ate anything herself. She'd just sit with us at the table, smoking. Cigarettes and coffee. That was her food. One cigarette stubbed out, another one lit. Let's go live on the farm with Grandpa, I said. I want to live on that farm, Bea agreed. No, you don't, Mom said. Winters, all that snow, and cold. I can't do that. Snow sounded good to me. Anything was better than staying here and seeing men in navy whites. Everywhere I turned, I thought I saw my father. I would catch a glimpse of an officer, my heart would start hammering, and I'd run after him. It was never my father. Mom, I want to move, I said. I really want to move. I drummed my fingers on the table. I really want to get out of here. She put her hand over mine. I do too, Adam. But... She puffed on her cigarette. I don't know. I just can't think about it now. If Dad was here? Mom shot me a warning look. We had never told Bea that Dad was dead. I didn't have to say it anyway. It was like the words were printed in the air. If Dad was here, he'd tell us where to go. He'd tell us what to do. If he were here, he'd make Mom stop smoking so much. He'd make her eat meals. He had taken care of her. He had taken care of all of us. Where is Daddy? Bea said suddenly. She smoothed her dress. This is my favorite dress I'm wearing, you know. I'll wear it when Daddy comes home. When is he coming home? She sighed. Like a little grown-up, like Mom sighed when she started thinking about Dad. Oh, I know, Bea said. He comes home when the war ends, right, Mommy? Mom jumped up. The carrots are burning. She pulled the pot off of the stove and put it under the water. Why am I always doing that? She stared in the sink as if there were answers there for her. We need to look ahead. We need to move ahead. She mashed out her cigarette and sat down again at the table. You okay, Mom? She looked at me, then handed Bea her fork. Come on, kids, eat your food. You too, Mom, I said. She took a bite of hamburger. My cousin Shirley in Bakersfield wants us to come there. Bakersfield sounds good, I said. Where's that? Between here and San Francisco. Mom folded Grandpa's letter back into the envelope. Maybe we'll go, she said. I always liked Shirley. I put my arm around her shoulders. Write her tonight, Mom. Maybe I will, she said.